You are now watching Numbers Don't Lie with your hosts, The Real KP, Tight Work, and Sweets 99 on the DML Network.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? This your boy KP, Bus, whatever you want to call me. We here with another episode of Numbers Don't Lie. Y'all know how we do it on the show. We pick 4 teams, talk about what's going on with their stats and the owners. And before we get started, I'm going to introduce a co-host, Tight Work. What's up, man?
What's going on? Well, I thought you was rolling solo for a minute there.
Nah, never solo. Never solo. Got the other homie here, Sweets 99.
What's good, man? Let's get it popping.
You see, I put the 99 on the end.
Yeah.
So, man, yo, like we always say, man, kids lie, girls lie, people in politics lie. The numbers don't lie. They never do. So let's kick it off with this first team, man, the Houston Texans. And we gonna run over these stats real quick. Then we're gonna bring on a special guest that you guys know, and I'm not gonna introduce him. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. So let's start off with the offensive stats for the Houston Texans, man. Right now, looking at them overall, they are 26th in the league. They've tallied up around 1,795 yards. So let's break that down, fellas. Y'all, anybody want to get some input? Tight, Sweet. Check about this offense ranked 26.
It's right there in the middle of the pack in scoring points, I guess. They only scored 203 points so far this season. They need to pick it up a little bit for moving forward. They need to score more points. The numbers might look okay, but they got to score more points.
Yeah, I would definitely agree, man. Usually, I think the Texans runs the ball more, if I'm not mistaken. I remember him being a kind of a powerhouse with the run game, and his numbers are up there as far as run, but it's nothing exciting, man. Nothing I'm used to seeing. First downs, man. He got a few first downs. He got pedestrian numbers, man. He not wowing nobody as far as stats go. When I'm looking at, I do like the 29 points per game, but I don't see nothing standing out make me go, okay. Here go the leader of the AFC South.
Right. Well, I mean, the Texans are 5-2. They run a pretty balanced offense. They have about 988 passing yards, 807 runs. So they're pretty much balanced. But I agree with Tight Work and Sweets. This owner used to really run the rock. I don't know if he's trying to get away from that or not. But defensively, he's 9th overall. So the defense seems to be helping out the offense a lot more than, what we expect. I think we expect the Texans to really be putting up some points and just running away with that division, even though it's tough. You got the Jaguars over there. But defensively, man, they've given up 166 points, which averages about 23.7 points per game. The turnovers could be higher. He's at a +5. So what do you guys think about the Texans defense?
See, right now you paint a better picture for me. Now I can see what's going on. Now that we know about this defense, so he's trying to play mistake-free and just not make mistakes and let his defense win the games, because he got 20 interceptions on defense,
right?
Which is fairly good. So I guess as a team, like if you separate the offense and defense, it all comes together and shows why he's 5-2 at this point.
Okay.
Now I will say, I give out some free chicken. Well, this probably would have been for last year as far as defense goes, but just don't throw at his linebackers. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Kumar, was his name? Kumar? Dude is just, I think he was a ball hawk playing. I think he might have been a safety in college or something. playing linebacker because he used to be able to knock, just turn over city, man.
Okay, since you brought his linebacker up, I don't know if you pronounced his name right, and I don't know how the owner would take to that. So let's bring him on right now, man, and let Mr. Expert come on here and talk about these Houston Texans. What's going on, man?
Yo, man, a dream come true. I'm on Numbers Don't Lie. I can't believe I'm here. What's up? What's up to the fellas, man? Appreciate y'all with the invite.
What's good?
So
his name is Ted Comer.
All right.
Comar.
There we go.
Comar. And no, he's never played safety. He's been a linebacker his whole career. But you know what? If the people that know Expert know, I'm a pretty good user with the linebacker. So, Comar was a free agent pickup. Nobody wanted, and I've turned him into pretty decent linebacker. But we definitely struggling on offense right now.
Okay, what do you think the issue is with the Houston Texans offense? Expert?
Well, one of the big things was I didn't realize how important my passing game was. I lost a couple wide receivers, little age. Will Fuller's up in age. I lost Braxton Miller. And then my running back that I drafted, Darion, the bowling ball battles. He got hurt. He got hurt in week 2, and he just now came back last week. But I believe he's averaging 100 yards a game. So, we just trying to pick it up on offense, and tight work really hit the nail on the head right now. We just trying to play mistake-free football and let this defense kind of carry us right now because they balling. But our offense is putting them in some bad situations. But, we got to pick it up. We got to figure out that Jaguar team because Vitamins had my number here lately. So we in the lab right now looking at studying film. Deshaun Watson has not left the facility for 2 days. We got him a bed at the facility. So he's looking because he's played horrible the 2 games versus the Jaguars.
Go Tigers.
Hey, now I will say, man, I'm really impressed with this red zone efficiency. I mean, it should be a little bit better, in my opinion, but 72% ain't bad, man. With that third down conversions, 24 for 56, man.
Yeah, we struggling. We definitely struggling on the offensive side of football, and that's we got to make better decisions on first and second down to not put ourselves in those long third downs, and that's really what we're doing. We putting way too much pressure on Deshaun to make a play, and he's still shown signs that he doesn't know the right window to throw in. But it's early in the season. We still got a pretty decent record. Looking at the schedule, we're done with the Jags, so now it's just about playing solid football. We got some tough games coming up. With the Spam King himself in Pittsburgh, and then we got Matty Ice coming up. So we got some tough stuff coming. We got work to do.
So Expert, I see your red zone efficiency is 72%, which is, I think we all can agree which should be a little higher. However, I want to point out this one stat, man, that we wanted to keep track of from the last show when H-Speed was on here. And that's the defensive red zone percentage. Yours is 100%. So when guys get in the red zone, can we say they're going to automatically score? I mean, that's what the numbers say.
Yeah, they most definitely right now are putting points up. Now, we need to go back and look at that number because a lot of times they just putting up 3. This defense is very stout. 20 to 20. They definitely giving up points inside the 20. But if we go back and look, they are they're stopping people and making them put the field goal up versus a touchdown. And then a lot of it, we just got to stop putting this defense in horrible spots. They get a stop, they get off the field, they don't even have time to take that helmet off and give them something to drink, and we turning the ball over with a fumble, or a bad throw, and kind of putting that tired defense back on the field, and that's what's really hurting us. But we'll figure it out.
Gotcha. I noticed the stats here say 8 touchdowns, 8 field goals. So you're on point with the, limiting them to field goals. So,
we pride ourselves on that red zone. If you get down there, you're going to have to work for it to put the ball in the end zone. Because, a very smart user once told me that while numbers don't lie, stats can be deceiving. You could have really good numbers against me, but you may not put the points up that you need to beat me. So, I'm putting up, 29 points a game. Not a lot of users in this league putting up 29 points, especially on me. So you got to bring your A game. Which the only person that's brought the A game versus Texans this year has been the Jacksonville Jaguars. Everybody else is taking an L from the Houston Texans.
Cool, man. Y'all hear that?
Right.
Y'all keep getting them L's, taking them L's from them Texans, man. So that's the homie expert, man, coming in from NRG Stadium, man, from the Houston Texans. We appreciate you coming on to the show.
I got one more for. We're gonna go off the beaten path right here about these numbers. Now you're consistent, except for the 1 year you had to go leave you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
How do you manage your cap so well? You have 23.3 million in cap space moving forward, and only a 3.51 in cap penalties.
Well,
you being a playoff teams, usually a lot of people right now are struggling with their cap. So tell us, drop us some tips.
I don't know if I want to give out some of that chicken.
Just a little bit. You don't got to give it out a lot.
I would tell you this, that there are a lot of users in this league that fall in love with the wrong players. And when they see that player needs to be re-signed, it's hard for people to walk away from certain guys based on their performance. So I think, and again, I've been in the dynasty for quite some time, so I've got to learn from some of the best GMs in this league. I think Andre's a really, really good GM. You got guys like Dion that's really, really good at managing money. And I also learned a huge mistake. If y'all weren't here in Madden 17, but in Madden 17, I lost two of my players. This is why we have the rule now that if you lose guys to a cap penalty, you can't sign them back to your team. That's the expert rule, because I lost two of my guys off a stupid mistake early in the morning, cutting the guy and didn't look at his cap penalty, and re-signed him the very next day. So it's one of those things where you have to be diligent and look at it. It can't just be something you look at the end of the year. You got to be maintaining that throughout the whole season. And that's all the free chicken you getting from expert today on cap penalties. But if you hit me in the DM, I will shed knowledge. Because that's how some of the OGs, when I first got into Dynasty, that's what they did to me. They hit me on my DM and said, "Hey man, this is how you do it." So,
hey, now hold up, man. I got one more quick question for you before you go, man. Clowney, the rumor mill is we looking at the Dez Bryant situation, man. The man's getting older. The man's making $20 million a year, and it look like that contract is coming to the end. What's the rumor mill on Clowney? Is he staying? Is he as Texan for life, or you know what I'm saying? Are we pushing him out the door? What's going on?
Here's what I say, and this is not a Dez Bryant situation, because Dez Bryant fell off the past 3 years of his career. Shout out to the homie King Vitamin. King Vitamin, I love you, dog. You my Cowboy brother. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan.
Hey, but Vitamin is somewhere with a cape on right now. Bro.
But I promise you this. Dez Bryant led the league in drops, and he was targeted as a top 10 wide receiver and didn't have 1,000 yards. So his production fell off. Clowney is the exact opposite. He has really stayed strong his whole career in Houston. But the thing is with Clowney is we've sat down with the young man and his agent several times. He is asking for a pretty big contract at his age. And again, that's where we go back to that cap penalty. You can't fall in love with guys for what they've done. You got to kind of look at the future. So we're going to do everything we can to make Clowney a Texan for life. But if you remember, we let J.J. Watt go at the end of his career too. And we'll actually be retiring JJ's watch number here either late this season or early next season, depending on logistics. But we certainly hope Clowney's a Texan for life. But, we'll see. We'll see if the two sides can come to a mutual agreement. But we're going to do what's best for the Houston Texans and keep our hearts out of it.
All right, man.
Well spoken.
Hey, we want to thank Expert for coming on the show, man. And, hey, make sure y'all tune in to his show, Expert Corner. He has some good information over there, man. Some great guys coming over there giving out some valuable information, man. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, we actually gonna have Sinball Critic on, Mr. Shea Leave himself on Monday. We'll have him on the show. We working on some other guys. So yeah, I appreciate the love for Experts Corner. It's really taking off. But I got to get that's a huge shout out to Dion. That's mostly his vision. And then he just kind of put it in my lap. I'll run with anything Dion asked me to do. And it's kind of been successful, and I appreciate all the love we get for it. So, but I appreciate y'all letting me jump on Numbers Don't Lie. This a dream come true.
All right, man. We appreciate it.
No doubt. Expert is out.
All right. So, hey, we heard from Expert, man. We heard about all the issues the Texans are having on offense, and they're relying on their defense to give them some wins. But, hey, let's move on to the next team. And this is a team that the Texans pretty much have trouble with through the season. And that's the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's the homies King Bottom's team. And let's see what's going on with these guys, fellas. So, we talked about the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a really good team, man. King Bottom has them guys at 7-1. That's real good going into the halfway mark. We're in week 9 right now. Overall, offensively, he's third. And he has a total of 2,630 yards. What's up, fellas?
Wow.
What you guys think about the Jaguars' offense?
Man. So this Jacksonville Jaguars offense, man. I could just say one word, and one name, and I believe it's got a lot to do with Landetta. Man, he got a rookie out of San Diego State that is putting up some crazy numbers at the halfway mark and leading the league in a lot of awards and categories. So I think he's a big deal as far as his numbers go, man. Running the ball. He got a lot of touchdowns, and his offense is coming along behind this rookie.
Landetta is in the AFC, man. I could have sworn I looked at the NFC. I saw him for some awards over there. I don't know what's going on, man. This guy's out here balling, man. What's up, Type?
The thing about the Jaguars is Landetta is the guy, but their offense is balanced.
Very balanced.
But you haven't got there yet. But I think his defense is setting him up for a lot of those points. I'm not sure if they coming strictly off his offense.
Well,
I don't know, man. I'm looking at 23 rushing touchdowns, man. That's huge. I don't know if the defense is setting that up, but on offense, that 23 rushing touchdown looks really good on paper.
Man, and on paper, his defense looked really, really good also.
Man, but it always has, man.
Yeah. King Vitamin always puts together a real good, solid, veteran, up-and-coming young team. Like, he always has the right pieces, man. And when you mention about the offense being balanced, I mean, it's very balanced. Passing-wise, he has 1,373 yards. Rushing, he has 1,257. So it's like pick your.
It's much more balanced than that.
Yeah, it's like pick your poison. You want me to pass on you, or you want me to run? So,
right.
Then when you mention the defense, he's 8th overall, only giving up 1,848 yards. And earlier you mentioned you don't know if the defense is setting him up or not, but I'm looking at some of these stats from the defense, man. He has 41 sacks and 29 interceptions. Yo, he's only given up 109 points, which roughly is about 13.6 points per game. And this stat I'm about to tell y'all now, and I'm gonna let y'all elaborate on it. This is what stands out to me. Plus 24 in turnover differential.
So I gotta go look and see who he's playing, man. Who in the world is throwing him so many picks? I mean, now I will say, I'm looking at this. I mean, he got 9 picks alone from I think one game with the Titans. He put up 70 points and 9 picks with 2 different quarterbacks. Come on, man. So them stats are gonna be really inflated because look who he's playing. He's playing a lot of people who are just look like just throwing picks.
So does that coincide with what Tyke says about the defense setting them up?
It could, but for me, the numbers are very inflated just from a few crazy games. Now, I mean, his defense is good, no lie, but them numbers, man. Woo.
Yeah, the show how much his defense set him up. He is 100% in the red zone.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He gets in the red zone, he's scoring.
And he's playing it safe. He's not going to turn the ball over. He's going to run, throw it to the running back, get a few yards. And if you get a touchdown, cool. If not, kick a field goal. Put his defense back out there and see what you can do. Which is a great game plan.
Yes, it is.
You know?
And what you saying 100% red zone efficiency, and you say, hey, if you can't get a touchdown, get the field goal. Yeah, that's cool. He has 9 field goals, but he also has 22 touchdowns in the red zone. So it seems like he's getting them 6 in that extra point.
And that's leading the league too.
The league.
The closest guy to him is the Sweets with 21. Then next guy's 13. You know, so 22 is a lot. Oh no, that's with the AFC one. But it's still, you know, it's not too many people 20 touchdowns in the red zone.
Right.
Yep.
So let's move down to his third down conversions, man. And third downs, he's 27 out of 55 with 49%. I mean that's pretty much halfway.
It's average.
It's average.
Yeah. It's not nothing crazy good, you know. I mean, you want to be above 50 if you can, but it's still good, man. As far as, you know, his numbers go.
Yeah. But that's right where you want to be when you got a top 10 defense. Yeah. On third downs, I'm gonna try to be in third and shorts and third and medium. If I don't get it, I'm gonna punch you the ball. I'm not gonna throw bombs and try to outscore you, but that's not my game. I'm gonna just punch you the ball and let's see what you're gonna do against me.
Hey, well, I'm gonna get my HBO boys going. I'm gonna like, hey man, that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my dude. That's my dude. He had to do what he had to do. Hold up. Did I say that was my guy?
He's not a bum.
Did I say that was my guy? I think I already said that like 3 times. That's my guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my guy. Yeah, he had to do what he had to do.
Hold up, man. You know the HBO. You got to discredit somebody before you call him your guy. So you missed out on calling him a bum first, and then say you got to do what he gonna do, and then he's my guy.
Come on, let's you but I respect him though. So you got to come full circle when you talk right. Cinemax, whatever you call him.
Hey, all right, so man, hey, that's the Jaguars, and them guys are sitting at 7-1, man, looking pretty, trying to make a push for this Super Bowl, man, get this banner up in the rafters. Right now, he's looking good, man.
Let me put out an alert for the whole league, man. This rookie that's killing everybody in the awards is out for 4 more weeks. Somebody get these stats down, man. It's crazy. Y'all ball out against this man and beat him, especially for me.
If we don't, all the awards
for your boy.
So, all right, man. So we already spoke about the Texans. We already spoke about the Jaguars. Both of those teams are doing really well, man. I think they both may end up in the playoffs. We just don't know, but I think they're gonna both push and try to get their first banner or get another banner. So, speaking of that, let's move on from the AFC. Let's move on to the NFC with the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals, man. This guy right here, man. He's a real cool dude, man. He plays his game. He does his thing. He plays hard. Hold up. Did I just sound like HBO just now when I said he does his thing?
You did.
All right. Back to the Cardinals, man. Offensively, hey, I don't know. He's 32nd in the league offensively. Mm-hmm. He's only tallied up 1,445 yards.
Wow.
I can already tell you, man. His offense ain't staying on the field long enough, man. He not able to keep going, keep them long drives like he needs to. I don't know how he plays as far as throwing the deep ball or dinking and dunking here and there, but yards wise, oh man, that offense got to get it up, man. They need some type of boost.
Yeah, they need a boost because the defense is kind of like, as Tight Work stated one time before off the record, they're like middle of the pack almost. He's 22nd. He's giving up 2,366 yards. So to me, it seems like he needs a little help on both sides of the ball, man. I mean,
yeah, looking at the schedule, he's played some real good teams.
yeah,
You know, so the numbers can be misleading a little bit, but he's been in just about every game. He scored 160 so far this season, and gave up 180.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And even with the offensive numbers being as low as they are, he's still 3-1.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he can turn this around, and he's been in just about every game except for the week 8 against the Bengals
right.
when there was a blowout. But I think that was a disconnect, and then had to replay it, and you know how that stuff works.
Yeah.
So
Now, I think the one thing that we can say that I like is the plus 15 in turnovers. I mean, he is getting turnovers, so I mean the defense is doing something. They may be giving up a lot of yards, but I guess when it counts, they come up, make a big play, and get a turnover.
yeah, how you looking at
In the red zone, it's actually 88%. He has 9 touchdowns and he has 6 field goals. So
That's a lot of field goals.
yeah, it is. So we would like to see that field goal number decrease and the touchdown number go up. His defensive red zone efficiency is 68%. So it doesn't seem like he's really stopping too many people from scoring. I mean, when they get in the red zone, they actually have 15 touchdowns to 2 field goals.
I will say, I think some of that has to do with him not being able to get the same pressure he used to. You know, that big beast Diedrich he used to have, man. He's out
injured,
for the year with a torn pectoral, so he's gone for the whole season.
So
21 weeks right now.
So he's losing pressure from not having Diedrich there.
I want to say that's his best, you know, probably the best lineman that he has. So yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
But the Cardinals did make the playoffs last season, right?
I'm not sure. It was out of him or the 49ers, one of them. You know, they go back and forth. It's their division, so he could have. I'm not sure right now.
Yeah, I have to look at that.
But I'm going to pencil him in right now to make it this year, though.
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, he's in a division with Tazzarelli and the Rams and the Niners, who just beat me. So he's on track to make the playoffs. He just got to keep it up. I don't know what his schedule looks like going forward, but I think he's a pretty good owner, and he can if he can get that offense together, score some more points, Cardinals will be sitting pretty.
Oh yeah,
just need to get that game together, man. In that conference, I mean, it's looking real soft over there. So if you can at least get 8-8, hey, you got a chance. He might even make it at 7-9.
Yeah, he'll slip in there, man.
Man is leading the division at 3-3 in a tie.
But as we spoke about the red zone efficiency, man, let's look at the third down conversions. This seems to be pretty low to me.
I mean, you're getting off the field, 3 and out.
Yeah, it's 21 conversions out of 55, 38%. I don't know, man. I think you got to get that up a little bit, man.
Yeah, let's give him some free chicken. Stop trying to go for the home run.
Yeah,
Throwing up the bombs and
let's move the chains.
Third and shorts. Because it seems like he's in a lot of third and longs, and he's trying to convert, throwing bombs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But hey, if he can get that down, start being a more third and shorts, I guarantee his offensive numbers will go up.
Well, I'm gonna take that advice myself. I'm gonna write that down, man. Start going for the big play and just move the chains. Because I need all the help I can get too, and all the chicken. So, yeah, the Cardinals, man, they're sitting at 3-1. And at the end of the show, we make our prediction about if they're gonna make the playoffs or not. So I'm gonna hold that one to the end. So
I already gave mine.
So let's move on to the city of brotherly love, the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's the homie KP, the other KP, whatever you want to call him. Me and him kind of go back and forth about the name, but hey, the Eagles right now, offensively, man, they're sitting at 7th overall.
Okay.
They've tallied up 2,757 yards. There's a typo there, but that's how many yards they have. What do you guys think about their offense, man?
Well, let's let Sweets go since they already met this season.
Man, to be honest, man, it should be renamed at the Philly track team, man, because he got all these fast ass receivers, and my God, man, it's tough to keep up with them all, you know. His offensive game is nice. It's nice. You know, he got me with a lot of defense though, man. That D line is ridiculous. But I will say his offense is tough to stop. Once he gets in the rhythm, he gets going, and you know, hey, by the time you trying to get your game plan together, man, he got 21 points on you. So it's definitely you know, he got a good offense. That quarterback is kind of lukewarm, man. Sometimes he on. Sometimes he throwing crazy passes that don't go nowhere. So hey, that's
part of the Olshansky brothers, right?
Yeah, that's little Timmy, I think.
Yeah.
Looking at the numbers, you can tell he's a pass first. He run enough to try to keep you honest, because he got 1,700 passing yards, only 800 rushing.
Right.
So it's looked like he's trying to just run the ball to keep you honest. So, little free chicken for moving forward. Make him run the ball. Try to take away the pass. You know he's gonna go no huddle. Try to take away the little pass and make him run, and I think you'll be all right. I like KP game, but he got some holes in that offense. You know what I mean? Even though he got a lot of fast guys, he got some big receivers. He took one from me. I wanted him so bad. The black dude with a Spanish name, but that's another story.
Rodriguez.
Hey,
or is it D. Herrera? That might be.
He's from Clemson though, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, so he's East Coaster. But yeah, I like this Philly team moving forward though. It took him a while to get the pieces where he want them at, and it seemed like they're a team that's on the rise. Right. You know what I'm saying, moving forward.
So,
but the offense is it is what it is, man. Like Sweet said, he got a lot of speed.
Yeah, he has a lot of speed, man. That's what he's known for, and that's probably why that offense is ranked 7th overall in the DML, and sitting at 6-2. Hey, man, you can't ask for nothing better. So
okay, now flip it.
Hey, let's move on to the defense, man.
Yeah.
Overall, he's 21st.
Now this is where I got issue with, man.
Okay.
As I go through this roster and I look at these cornerbacks, and everybody look like they run a 4-2, maybe a 4-3, 4. You know, all these cornerbacks with stupid speed. He got linebackers with stupid speed. I got receivers who don't run fast as his linebackers do. But the man has a on paper, oh my God. I mean, the defense is nasty. Why in the world is this defense ranked 21st, man? Somebody break that down to me, because I don't understand. With all these prospects and studs you got on defense, man, I expect this defense to be at least top 10.
They the greatest show on wings, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he just want to outscore it. They trying to outscore everybody. You know what I'm saying? They put their offense out there scoring. Let's see if you can outscore me. Because looking at look at points this season: 31-20, 23-19, 17-10, 30-15, 48-20, 38-20.
No shutouts, huh? Just straight up, you know,
hey,
track meets.
Hey,
yeah.
Speaking of the points, I mean, he's allowed 198 points, which is like 24.7 points per game. So, I mean, he's in a track meet with pretty much everybody he's playing.
Yeah, but I think the second half of the season that's going to get better. I think he added some pieces this offseason and had a lot of young guys, so he's trying to figure out what he can and can't do, what he can get away with and what he can't. But I like this Philly team overall.
Yeah, he has a real good team over there, man, and some real good cornerbacks. Real young. He knows how to build a team. KP is the one that always has like 1 million picks and then moves up into the first round pick, in the first round, top 5 with no issue. So
y'all gotta stop giving this man so many picks, man. And send him to the Jets, man. He got so many picks, all these prospects, man. I mean, I'm gonna call him Hustle Man, because he's able to flip this and flip that. I'm talking about, man, he as far as trade goes, man, KP is one of the best. I tell you, I admire him, but damn, when can I get some of that?
Hey. Yeah, and with all those trades, he still got a pretty good cap. So I guess that's one of the top tier GMs in the league also.
You don't have nobody on the team that's just super old, man. All these guys are young, studs. I guess he moved them out, before, he got that Belichick in him. Move them out before, a year earlier than they need to be.
Let's stick to the script, man. We ain't talk about the Patriots, man. Let's stick to the script. So, looking at the turnovers, man, I would like to see this number go up a lot more than what it is. It's only a +2. So, he's not creating turnovers as much as I would like to see it. I'm pretty sure he would like to see that turnover ratio increase as well. Red zone is only 76%. Pretty decent. He's getting touchdowns over field goals, but I guess we all can't be like the Jaguars and have 100% red zone efficiency.
Right.
I mean, that's like amazing, man. So third down is pretty average. He gets in the third down, situation. He has 50-50 chance to convert it. So that's nothing, spectacular or nothing to really be worried about. It's just pretty average.
Right.
So
like I said, he's a pass first, so the turnover is going to be there because he's throwing a chunk of the ball around everywhere. And I don't think the quarterback he got is where he want to be. And then he got all these young receivers that can run. So I think that contributed to a lot of his turnovers.
The young receivers?
And the quarterback, trying to get used to how fast they are and when they making their breaks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And when he can go deep one-on-one and when he can't. Because some of the turnovers are just, I think my guy better than yours, so I'm going to throw it up and it get picked off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, man, that was, an overview of the Texans, Jaguars, Cardinals, and the Philadelphia Eagles. So this is the part of the show where the guys put their input in if they feel like this team is going to make the playoffs or not. So, hey, let's start off with the Houston Texans, man. Is he in the playoffs or
Houston
not?
Texans, he's sitting at 5-2 at the halfway mark. Man, honestly, he's in there. I see him in there with a wild card, maybe even better, but he needs the Jags to start losing. It didn't help him that he got swept by the Jags, but 5-2, that's good enough to make. So far, that's good enough to project the playoffs in the AFC. I think so.
Okay. Weeks 99 say he's in. Tight work. In out.
Looking at the second half of his schedule, he got a couple cupcakes, but he got a couple questionable wins. So I think the Jags win that division, but I don't know. I'm gonna say he's out.
So you say expert is out. The Houston Texans is out. Man, you know what? I'm gonna have to say he's gonna be on the outside looking in as well.
Yeah, because I can't put the Dolphins out. So,
expert and them Texans might miss the playoffs again. Hey, like y'all always say, man, prove us wrong. Yep. So let's move on to the Arizona Cardinals, man. You think they're in or they out?
Man, I already told you they in.
They in?
They winning the division at 3-3, bro. You know what? I'm just gonna say out, man. Look, I feel like you shouldn't even make the playoffs unless you at 500 or something. Like, come on, man. You can't make the playoffs at 7-9.
Hey, man.
I'm
gonna say out.
I'm gonna say they in because I think the first half of his schedule was real tough, and he ended up being 500. The second half of his schedule is not as tough as the first half. And if he can go 500 the second half with a softer schedule, it's easy. He's in.
Okay, I'm gonna say he's in too. I think the Cardinals make the playoffs this year, and I don't know if they're gonna get past the wild card or whatever. I think they'll be one and done. But I think they're gonna get in.
So he's in just to get done, huh? That's what you're saying?
Hey,
I just want to quote. That's all.
Hey, players get an extra paycheck, man, for the playoffs. So,
all right.
Let's move back to the Jags, man. Jaguars. I'm just going to say my vote is they're going to be in, and I think they're going to make a deep run in the playoffs.
I'm gonna definitely call him in, but I will say, he gonna get in and probably lose that second round to the Dolphins, or whoever he always lose to in the playoffs. Man, I see it coming again. No, not the Jets, but them Dolphins probably.
Man, don't talk to me about no playing no Dolphins in the playoffs. We talk about the Jags. Let's stay on topic, man.
I got the Jags in, man. I got them in.
All right, so let's make a quick vote on these Eagles, man, so we can wrap this show up a little bit. Eagles in, out.
I got Eagles out.
I got Eagles in, and I think he gonna replace the Redskins, and the Redskins gonna be out. That's my vote.
KP right now. I think he's in.
All right. So we made our predictions, man. We want to thank Expert for coming on to the show, talking about his Houston Texans. We want to thank my co-host, man. I always love to have you guys on the show. Shout out to Nasty Newt for doing everything that he do. Hey, man, once again, you guys got anything you want to say?
Let's get ready to check out the season, man.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
Man.
Good show. Go check out that Experts Corner, man, and share it with your friends, man. It's a good show.
Hey, check out all the shows on the DML network, man. Hey, we always provide good content. We love what we do. This is for the Madden community, man. So on that note, girls lie, kids lie, the numbers never lie. We out.